Hey, current super viewers and future movie dopers. I watched Dune Part 1 on HBO Max. Did you see it? It left me feeling unsatisfied because it was half a movie and now I'll have to wait for Dune Part 2 so that I can rewatch it to feel a complete movie. But on that note, it reminded me of the complete movie that Dune felt closest to in terms of its epic scope and beautiful visuals. One that you already know the title, but it made me think that if everything was normal in the world, Dune Part 1 definitely would have flopped in theaters because unfortunately this one did. And we would never get a Dune Part 2. But now there's hope because we can excuse it as all the unfortunate, messy things that we're currently still in this world. But made me want to rewatch it. I will be watching this for this channel and releasing the full reaction on Patreon. If you want to join, if you're quick enough, it's as low as $1. But also, I'll be reviewing it with my buddy Brad on my Movies Are Dope podcast. That link's down below. We'll have a discussion between us about the film, and then we're also going to be watching the original or the ideal version of the first Blade Runner because there's like 72 different versions. But I saw this in theaters. It was stunning, captivating. It did everything for me, which the original didn't do for me, ironically. But we'll get into that when I do the original. Let's watch this. We've got, the always impeccable Ryan Gosling, the irascible Harrison Ford, Ana de Armas in the first role I've ever seen her in. Mwah, chef's kiss. Now she's done Knives Out, and she was in No Time to Die. We also have Jared Leto, who I'm not a fan of because James Gunn, the director, implied that he was kind of he was DMing underage girls. No proof, no mention after that, but I'd rather keep him at an arm's length. But that's what he's a part of this film, so we're watching it on that merit, and let's get into it. Woo! I like that. That half second or a few seconds silence, and then boom. I love when logos can be adapted and changed to the tone of the film. Off the top of my head, an example that I can give is it's so loud. It's really got me in there already. Mission Impossible Fallout. They did the same thing. Wow, I didn't know Sony. I don't remember that Sony was part of this. That transition reminded me of the first Matrix movie. I like that. All right. Let's watch this excellent, excellent masterpiece of a film. We just say something to check the levels? Yep. We're recording. Audio. I love the music with the writing coming on the screen. I'm not usually a fan of the we're showing you the backstory kind of thing outside of like a Star Wars movie. But that really made a meal of it. I love it. Ooh. I love this as well. That's a gorgeous eye. Look at this. A filmmaker commanding every frame of their vision. Gorgeous. And to be clear, I did like Dune Part 1. It just literally is an incomplete story. Right down the middle. California 2049. Considering the title, that made me laugh. Denis Villeneuve really deserves the reputation that Christopher Nolan has. And at this point, I'd argue a little more than Christopher Nolan deserves that same reputation. Hmm. I think the last time I watched this film was in the theaters. Or at least immediately after I had bought it on digital. Hey, Dave Bautista! I always love seeing Dave Bautista.
I hope you don't mind me taking the liberty. I was careful not to drag in any dirt.
I don't mind the dirt. I do mind unannounced visits. You police.
Are you Sapper Morton? Civic number NK68514.
I'm a farmer.
I saw that. What do you farm?
This is a protein farm. Wallace design.
Is that what I smell?
Grow that just for me. Garlic.
Garlic.
Go and try some.
No, thank you. I prefer to keep an empty stomach until the hard part of the day is done. How long you been here?
Since 2020.
But you haven't always been a farmer, have you? Your bag. It's colonial medical use. Military issue. Where were you? Atlanta? Must have been brutal.
Plan on taking me in. Well, take a look inside.
Mr. Morton, if taking you in is an option, I would much prefer that to the alternative. I'm sure you knew it would be someone in time. I'm sorry it had to be me.
Good as any.
Now, if you don't mind, if you could just look up and to the left, please.
Oh.
Please don't get up.
How's it feel? Killing your own kind.
I don't retire my own kind because we don't run. Only older models do.
You new models are happy scraping the shit. Because you've never seen a miracle.
Oh. Thank you for watching this with me. Come in here. I know I didn't say a lot, but this is how Dune is gonna hit when it's a two-parter. When we have both halves that we can watch, and this is a breathtaking masterpiece. And I'm so glad we have it, because for me, that Blade Runner movie, the first one, it doesn't, I never connected with it like everyone who sings its praises do. And that always kind of bummed me out a little bit, you know. I don't know why. I've seen it twice. I saw it once again after this. I've seen it at least twice. I don't remember how many times, but and yeah, when I rewatched it after this, I still didn't connect with it, and I'll be watching it a third time. Or the movies are dope review that I should be recording with Brad soon. Again, that link's down below if you want to listen to that discussion, but I connected with this one the way everyone connected with the original, and I'm kind of glad it bombed at the box office because I wouldn't want some cheap threequel that didn't include Denis. And I'm so glad that Ridley Scott didn't do what he did with the Alien movies, which is when Neil Blomkamp was going to make his Alien movie with Sigourney Weaver. Ridley came in as producer, and then all of a sudden that movie went away, and we got Prometheus, which I definitely didn't like. It would be a tragedy to not have this movie, and I hope one day we do get the Neil Blomkamp, Sigourney Weaver one. Prometheus was not worth killing that movie for. What a stunning film. What a stunning masterpiece. I don't have much more to say. I'm sure I'll have a lot to say with Brad about this, but wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Spark up a conversation on Discord with me, Brad, and everybody else to talk about this movie and other movies that hit you so profoundly as this. Just I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, and I'll see you in the Discord or see you in the next one. And if you want to see the full version of this, not just the 10 minutes and my thoughts afterwards, go over to Patreon. Quick enough, it's even as little as $1. Wow, what did you think about this movie when you saw it first? How did it hit you? What do you think about Dune? And yeah, check out my spoilerish discussion with Brad over on the Movies Are Dope podcast. That link will be down below to the episode. And yeah, thank you. Like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Whatever you want to do. I was just happy to share this with you because it really is a stunning masterpiece. My favorite Denis Villeneuve movie thus far. Top of my head, I think Sicario might be a close second, but yeah. Have a great day, everybody.